The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two great commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. This is the entirety of the law. Do these two things and you're doing everything that God's asking of you. So this is what Jesus says. He doesn't make it about permission. He makes it about love. Both those commandments, love God, love neighbor. Okay, so it's all about love for Jesus. And if you keep those commandments, you keep everything. What did Paul say? He says, if you don't have love, you have nothing. And if you're eating the animal flesh that's offending the vegans, then you're not walking in love. So you don't have that one most important thing. And you can't do the two things Jesus says to do, which are both starting with love if you don't have love. So if you're eating the animal flesh, you can't do either of the things that Jesus says are the most important things. So let's continue in 1 John chapter 4. So this is the epistle of John, not the gospel of John. So this is 1 John chapter 4. First, let's read verse 8. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love. So if Paul is saying, if you're eating this animal flesh, you don't have love. And he says, and then John says, he who does not love does not know God, for God is love. Well, you don't know God then if you're eating this animal flesh and failing to show this love. And if you read verse 16 to 19, and we have known and believed the love that God has for us. God is love, and he who abides in love abides in God, and God in him. Love has been perfected among us in this, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment, but he who fears has not been made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. So we need to have this boldness, boldly love, not just accept these rejections of God's will, not to accept, oh yeah, you have permission, so don't mind me. I'm not trying to encroach on your permission. Carry on bludgeoning the animals to death, doing the opposite of God's will. No, we're supposed to have boldness, overcome that fear. He didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of boldness. So that's what love does. It speaks boldly. It flips over tables in the temple. It says, you den of bloodshedders, get these out of here. This is not my Father's will. That's bold. And that's courageous. That's what he designed us to be. That's him in